Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying. Thank you. All right, we're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2000. You need to slide over this way. Court is calling 2023
You're on this side, sir.
CR 8093 State of Texas versus Monica T. Wade. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Sidman.
Denny Callahan defense.
And are you Miss Wade?
Yes.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Remote Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Monica T. Wade who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 8093 for the offense of felon in possession of a firearm on January 25th, 2024 for a term of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes.
State?
Violated condition number 1, Your Honor. In condition number 11.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
All right, according to condition number 11, the state is alleging that on or about the 20th day of May 2024 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Monica T. Wade, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer on the next working day after being released from jail for a new arrest in violation of condition number 11. How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State, any other violations?
Waive and abandon the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 11, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 5 years in prison
Yes, ma'am.
and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 11?
Yes, ma'am.
Court is finding violation of condition number 11 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, to impose jail sanction, but otherwise continue on supervision.
Your Honor, we ask that the time that she has already served be considered as JSAT on the jail sanctions, that the court is going to go that direction.
All right, so why should she be continued? What has she done on probation? She's been on probation since January of 2024. What has she done? Probation?
Judge, since January of 2024, she's submitted 3 negative drug tests with the most recent of 6/17/2024. She has completed her mental health evaluation. Her parenting class is complete as well. And that you waived her community service hours with that completion of the parenting class. There's been a total credit of $150 for her fees and fines. And that's it, Judge.
All right, so she's pled to having been arrested and not report to probation after her arrest. What has she been arrested for?
May I address the court?
Yes.
Felon in possession. That case is still pre-indictment pending. It is independent of the resolution of this case.
All right, so she's on probation for felon in possession of a firearm. I know the state has not proceeded on the violation that you just mentioned, the felon in possession of a firearm. But my concern is that she was arrested and she didn't report to probation after her arrest. So does she want to explain to the court why she did not do that?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Monica Wade.
All right, why didn't you report?
Well, when I initially got out of jail, I was not informed to go to report to the office.
I'm
but
sorry, you was not?
informed to go report to my probation. But I contacted my attorney because my concern was I going to be issued an MTR immediately since they gave me the
No, but it's
possession?
in your conditions that when you're arrested, you need to contact probation and let them know. That's one of your conditions. Am I wrong in that?
No.
Okay, so you knew you were supposed to report after an arrest.
Okay, so then when I contacted the attorney, I asked him, I said, is there an MTR that was issued? Because if that was the case, I would like to see if I could do a satellite walkthrough. That way we have to go through the whole process of sitting in jail and doing all this, and all that.
Well, no, let's go back to the fact that you knew because you had conditions of probation that when you're arrested, and you just told me you knew when you're arrested and you're released, you have to report to probation. So what I'm hearing from you, and if I'm wrong, correct me.
Okay.
What I'm hearing from you is the reason why you didn't want to report to probation is because you didn't want to get arrested and have to wait at the jail. You wanted to do the easy way and see if you could do satellite. Am I correct in my interpretation?
No, ma'am. When
All
I,
right.
I did get the rules and the regulations on, I did not know until after the fact, when I was contacting my attorney about this MTR, is when I got my probation paperwork and I read it, and it did state that I had to report after. I was not aware of it before.
No, but they go over conditions with you, every condition.
I was, I must have not heard it. I just didn't. So that's why I didn't go report immediately, but I had been reporting with no problem. I haven't given them any issues. I'm on top of the classes, I'm on top of the money, I'm on top of.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you know what you're not on top of? And I don't know that the allegations, the state has waived and abandoned that in the allegations, but what you're not on top of is you were arrested for another offense.
Yes, ma'am.
And the number one thing when you're on probation is don't commit any new offenses, allegedly.
Correct.
And I'm not going to get into that new offense because the state is not proceeding on that. But you have to report.
Right.
And I'm inclined to follow your agreement, but I'm not inclined to have you walk out of here without doing your jail time. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to say?
No, ma'am.
All right. And what jail time are you all asking for?
The credit that she already has is how much? 25.
So, well, no, how much time is the state asking for her as a condition? I'm not giving you credit for the 25 days. You're going to go into custody today. All right, the court will deny the motion. Alternate main conditions to include 25 days in the Bear County Jail. Upon your release, you need to report to probation.
Yeah.
And state, you need to figure out what is going to be happening with that new case. How much time do y'all need to determine what you all want to do with that case or what's going to happen with it?
Unclear, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Callahan, are you on the new case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, her new case, let's set that in 60 days. And if you could give her a reset for that. Probation, is there anything else? All right, thank you. All right, it's gonna be September 10th, and if you'll get her a reset form.
Thank you, Judge.
No, it's just September 10th for the new night mat case she has.